Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Osgood. A number of you asked for some feedback on writing of the abstracts. What I've done is to work up a discussion of one of the highly graded abstracts from the other section of 405 that I'm teaching. And I'd like to go through that with you. It's not perfect, but it's got the main elements required for a good abstract. Now, shown in yellow, we have some general background information on forensics. And underlined, you'll see that I've highlighted the fact that this person mentions that fragmented bone remains are much more difficult to analyze because you can no longer do morphology. So we then introduced mitochondrial markers, genes that can be amplified to determine origins. Shown in green is the general purpose of the paper. Notice that the individual discusses developing a new duplex, meaning two-gene PCR, to distinguish animal from animal from human remains. In blue is the materials and methods, and also some results. Now those might have been more clearly separated, but it's not bad. So DNA is prepared. The line I have not highlighted is probably extraneous information, a little bit too much detail. Primers were designed for this new marker, the 16S ribosomal RNA. And notice we introduced the controls that are really important for PCR because of its potential for contamination. So water is the negative control, meaning you should see nothing when you do PCR. And then known samples, both from human and from a variety of animal species, were collected to begin developing the assay. Again, the next sentence not highlighted, I think, is probably unnecessary information. Now we come back here again in blue. Multiplex amplification showed two bands in the case of human samples. One band, of course, in the case of animal only. And then the important result, the new information, is that these 5 unknown fragments all showed two bands, and therefore they are therefore established as being of human origin. The next sentence, and not highlighted, I think is probably extraneous. We don't really need that. And then in red, conclusions and significance. They've developed a new assay that can separate animal versus human remains in I wouldn't call it a single round PCR, but a duplex PCR. Single round maybe implies one cycle, and that's not the case. And it also gives some indication that this could be more widely used. Now, I would quibble a bit with the use of the word could. It sounds kind of iffy. Maybe it's not. I think it really is an assay that has considerable power, so I would perhaps phrase that more assertively or more positively. But otherwise, I think this is a nice example of how to do these abstracts. I hope this is helpful. Give me some feedback if you've got some ideas on how we might do this better. Thank you.